Now I want to go back to something you said to tell America about uh the nicest thing y'all did for me. I told him about the thing when my grandma passed. Y'all did
I
something.
actually thought that when you brought that situation up, you was talking about that time. I didn't
No,
know you.
I remember it all. I remember it all. Uh, she spoke on the fact that if they called me, I was gonna see about them. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. You know what I'm saying? I remember one of my youngest got jammed up, and he called me to bail him out of jail. I had to hit that slab, go bail my boy out of jail. You know what I'm saying? So they knew how I was. Okay, they knew how I was. So they used that against me one day. And they called me and claimed that they were in Canton, my hometown, at Pizza
Hold
Hut.
up, pause. When
Okay.
we first met him, he told us about a situation in his past that meant something to us. At that point, I think that
Oh
also
yeah.
brought us closer to him because after he told us the story that we needed to hear, it made us feel like, okay, hey, he been through what we've been through. Like he see what we see. Like he ain't trying to put on that teacher suit and like not hear us. So when he
Right.
shared his lifetime stories with us, like that was the thing. But
And
I was
and and, and what she's referencing, y'all, is my incident with police brutality. If you follow me for real, y'all know what happened. I was nearly George Floyd, as I said last year when that happened. I know what it feels like to have an officer's a knee his was in my back, not on my neck. I'm lucky to be here. You feel me? And I told my students about that because as she told me, I use my life to teach. You know what I'm saying? I'm an open book when it comes to that. I use my life to teach. I try to get them to be better than me. Hey, whatever you think is dope about me, you take that. Whatever I did something stupid, don't do that. But you ain't gonna know not to do that if I don't tell you about it. So the fact that I defended myself against that cop who struck me, I was trying to tell them, don't do that. I should have been Ezel on Friday and just laid there and said my neck and my back and sued. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to encourage them on how to not get yourself killed by the police. Okay. But so with that said, they told me that the police were messing with them at Pizza Hut in my hometown. And so I'm at my mama house at the time. I'll get seen about my mom. And I just got hot. Like, I'm snapping out because I'm thinking these folks up here messing with my kids and everything like that. And I'm trying to get out there because I know them. I know them. Okay. They listened to my story about what happened to me and the police. But these kids were not going. You understand? They were not going. Real ones all the way. So I'm like, I got to get on out here for these kids been to cuss these police out. They didn't swung on the police, something like that. I'm going. Okay. I get out there. And these jokers had basically like a birthday party set up for me, just in appreciation.
Yeah.
My wife was in on it. They had her go pick up the cake.
Yeah.
They were just sitting there, and I was sitting there just aghast. I was sitting there just shocked because nobody, as much love as I show to people, I don't get that same kind of love. Folks might show love like, I had administrators, thank you for what you do for children, all that kind of stuff. But it ain't the same energy that I'm giving out. I'm giving my all to people. So for them to go through all that thinking and setting it up and keeping it on the hush, got my baby involved in it. I'm sitting there at the table the whole time, like, and none of my students in my whole career have done anything like that.
And shout out to Mama Wells too. She's still my mama to this day. Shout out to Amber Wells too, because she saw what her husband was doing with us. Like she saw the love that he had with us, and she saw how he wanted to change our lives from what we was going through at the time. So not only did she allow him to do that, she brought her life and made our life her life. So she did the same. She did the same. Shout out to Mama Wells. When he was concerned about his kids, she knew that he would talk to her about it. So she stayed in touch with his kids. And blissfully, I was just one of those people she stayed in contact with as well.
Yeah, shout out to my little bae. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my mama. Shout out to Mom Duck.
Little Bay and they're working on some statement tees right now. Statement tees every
Get
t-shirt
your
you wear
statement
makes a statement.
tees. People
But
get statement tees.
I'm telling y'all, outside of my family doing something for me, just that's one of the greatest moments of my life. And a lot of teachers go 30, 40 years teaching and never have a moment like that. So I'm telling you, Bree, I'm telling everybody that was there.
Let's be realistic though. Some of the people were a little jelly, you know. They seen how he came into our life and we wouldn't let him go. So, you know, teachers became concerned. We were leaving their class to go to Pop's class, go check on Pops. So
you know, that is what it is. But you know, it helps step the game up. You know what I'm saying? It you know, because when you got people really going hard, and that's why I say pay teachers $100,000. Unfortunately, when I say that, people think of the worst teacher they had and say to themselves, that teacher doesn't deserve $100,000. Instead of thinking of the best teachers they had and saying, dang, if teachers made more, I would have had more teachers like that, or my children will have more teachers like that. You see what I'm saying? Because those people want to be paid properly. So it is just all to step the game up. And but for y'all kids to do that, and just for y'all kids at Williams-Sullivan, I tell everybody I got my PhD in people from Williams-Sullivan High School. I got my PhD in people. Okay, y'all taught me more than I went to Jackson State to get certified to teach. I graduated undergrad from Southern Miss. I went to St. Joseph High School, probably one of the best high schools in America. Y'all taught me more about human beings than anybody else. All these ideas I had coming in young and wanting to change the world and want to do this, I want to do that, and trying to, I wouldn't let them say the N-word. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't let them.
Simple stuff like that. You could not say the N-word.
They want to lock up in front of me and stuff like that. No, you ain't doing it. They want to say, "On nation, coach." What on what? Oh, on the United States of America, coach. That's what I mean. All like stuff like that, and calling them brother and sister and sir and ma'am. You know what I'm saying? They younger than me. All these different things. They embraced it. I was trying stuff. Talking to them. I was talking to them about gang banging, obesity crisis. We had one thing where I made them write to their loved one they may have lost. Because like I lost my cousin Snuffy, and because he had, you know, he was an alcoholic and smoked cigarettes, and he had to cut his voice box out and that kind of stuff, and he eventually died. I wrote to him and put it in the casket. Well, I had my students do that in the classroom, and they embraced that.